Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, 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 how y'all doing? I'm back, just like that. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live, and thank you all so much for your patience yesterday as we were trying to get things going with this particular reading, but Mercury retrograde, me lack of rest, and also I just wasn't really feeling connected. But the good thing is I spent some time to really just meditate, take time to just kind of really clear my mind. Definitely sage, got myself in a better space, and I'm ready. I'm ready to dive right into this reading. So, tonight, it is a very special live because instead of just focusing on love, we're also going to look at general messages and we're going to see specifically what's going on in your love life as well as money. So, it is so much that we are going to be sharing tonight, and I can't wait to share with you all. Big shout out to all of my supporters that were right there by my side, really cheering me on. Because what you guys don't know is after I cut off both of the lives, I felt so defeated. So I'm so grateful for all of your support, your encouraging words, and patience as I navigate through such a difficult evening last night. But I'm here. I'm here and I'm ready. And I see you guys are too, because you guys are already in the building. And speaking of all those that's in the building, big shout out to T Rose holding it down, reminding everybody to like the video and show your love and support for the channel. But do keep in mind in these readings, they are general. So if you want me to take a close look at your specific situation, it is very, very important that you definitely check out the opportunity to get a personal reading from me. Information is down in the description box below for those that are definitely interested in that opportunity. It's really worth the money. You definitely get way more than you pay for, let me tell you. We also got other beautiful souls in the building tonight. We got Sonia. Hey girl, how you doing? We got Delightful saying hello to everyone. Monica waiting for that Scorpio read. Got her stinger out. Sting, 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 sting. And we got Yoshi. Hey, Yoshi. Yoshi's getting ready for the Aries read. I love it. On friends, ready. Thank you so much for tapping on in. Good to see you on friends. And there she is, my girl Cherie, showing some love. Much love. Love you too, boo. Love you, love you, love you. Who else we got here? Reds. Hey, Reds. Representing for Team Aries. And DP, giving a shout out to everyone. Good evening, DP. Okay, guys, I think we're ready. What do you say, T Rose? We ready? I think so. Let's get into the Aries read. I will start off with a oracle, and then we'll go straight into the tarot. Do know time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Roles can be reversed, and you never know. It could be your story. So what if it is, and you're watching this recording and you want to share your story with me, please do so. I reply back to every single comment. All right, let's do it. We ready? First, starting off with Aries. Spirit, tell me about Aries. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Show me what's the energy of Aries in regards to the message that Aries needs to know right now for this week. We have security in the reverse. You may feel uncertain about your safety and security or external events may be shaking your foundation at this time. Many of you Aries could be going through a very rocky week. You may not feel very secure, very confident. You may feel like your energy is kind of thrown off. And this has a lot to do with just, you having a sense of uncertainty. You may be worried about your love life. You may be worried about your money. There's something there significant that is shaking up your world that spirit wants you to be aware of. Let's see if we can get some more clarity on this card here. What advice do we have for Aries with the security energy spirit? We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. Don't wait for the results, Aries. Just go out there and get it. Yeah. Just, I think a lot of you guys are tired of waiting for things to turn around. And I'm here to tell you that things are going to turn around, but you have to make the first practical steps to have these things turn around. Some of you guys are waiting for the right person to show up in your love life, you can't sit around and wait. You have to go out there and put yourself out there. Take that risk. If you want things to turn around in your finances, then same thing. But I think for a lot of you underneath the deck with the King of Cups, I think this is love. I think a lot of you guys are ready. I think you're ready to put yourself out there, but it's up to you. It's up to you. Because some of you guys are still bitter from the past. Yeah, for sure. Definitely see that. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Aries in regards to love this week. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Fool. Remember, I said something about putting yourself out there. Well, this is definitely talking about you doing exactly that, but not feeling too grounded or secure. You're feeling uncertain. I'm getting in your love life, Aries, this week. You may actually start putting yourself on a dating app, may start talking to someone new. You may even encounter someone new, but you're going to be so guarded. You're going to feel uncertain about this. You're going to be like, I don't know, Ika. I'm kind of scared. Yeah, you to feel like no one's going to want me. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You just have to exude a lot of confidence. Hmm. What I'm also getting for a lot of you guys is it just, you don't know. You don't know like what to do next or where to go next. Some of you guys may actually still have someone lingering from your past. And that can be a detour that can be getting in the way as well. Like somebody from your past may reach out to you and you're like, oh Lord, I got to deal with this now. That could be a thing as well. I think your biggest fear is failure. Don't be scared of failure. Yeah, just be patient with the process. Be patient with the process, but allow yourself to take the risk. I think someone needs to hear that. You're holding your own self back because you are happy. A lot of you guys are feeling secure and solid on your own, and it's like you're not ready to let go of this peace of mind, but I think there's a part of you that feels incomplete or like you need someone else to kind of give you that last cup. Because Nine of Cups is like feeling whole and secure and solid on your own, but you need someone else there. Yeah, I think your biggest fear is failure with the Ten of Swords here. Failure with people coming into your life. You're scared it's going to fail or it's going to be a repeated cycle. Spirit, can you tell me if Aries, what Aries can expect once they put themselves out there? I think you're going to enjoy it. I think you're going to enjoy it. Nine of Cups again, and the Magician in reverse. You just have to kind of like do something a little different because I don't think you're manifesting big enough. I think a lot of you guys are kind of like content with where you are, but still not content at the same time. I hope that makes sense. You're not really happy single, but at the same time, you want somebody, but it's like, oh my gosh. So deep down, I think, a lot of you guys will actually try to get past your fear of taking action and really try. That's what I'm seeing here for sure. All right. So let's look at your money. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Aries in regards to love. I'm sorry, in regards to money for this week. Two of Cups. Well, it looks like your money's going to be okay, Aries. Yeah, I think you're going to just do just fine with your money. You're going to be content with it. Yeah, you're going to be content with it. That won't be your issue. I think it's going to be your love life. And that kind of has been the thing with Aries, I think lately. You guys haven't really been struggling too much with your money. But the only thing I would say is just make sure that you're not overspending so you don't have any money issues in the future. Yeah, with the Two of Cups, I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of in a good space. Yeah. I think a lot of you guys have kind of moved on from whatever issues you had in the past, but then there's this contentment I see this week where you're like, you're feeling good, you feel at ease, you feel steady. But if you're not careful, don't get too comfortable to where you're spending way too much money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't try to what I say, spend the money before it comes in, before that payday comes in. Any of y'all done that? Where you say, okay, well, I know I'm gonna get paid in a couple of weeks, so let me go ahead and put this on a credit card, or let me go ahead and spend this extra little money right here because I know this other money coming through. Don't do that. All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. Let me know if it resonates. Next, we have Taurus. Any Tauruses in the room? I'm sure Aries won't complain about the money. Aries like, yeah, I'll take the money, Mika. Hey, Janae, how you doing? All right, Taurus. Let's see what we got. T Rose said, no more Halloween bath and body shopping. Yeah, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. All right, let's do it, Taurus. Spirit, show me the energy surrounding Taurus with the general energies that Taurus needs to know right now. We have challenges in the reverse. Challenges feel overwhelming, and you may be struggling to find effective solutions, leading to frustration and confusion. Mm. This week, there's going to be a lot of challenges that you're going to try to navigate through. And it's going to be very hard to kind of get that solution. I think there's a part of Tauruses that can be very goal oriented and really go for what you want when you get fixated on an idea or a special project. And you're going to get frustrated because whatever this challenge is, you're not having the type of breakthrough that you want. All right. Tell me about this challenge Taurus is faced with. For a lot of you guys, it's getting past some type of breakup or heartbreak. Some of you guys could feel like that's the biggest challenge. It's like, okay, I'm tired of this person already. I'm so tired of this person already, but why are they taking a toll over my confidence? Why are they taking a toll over my heart? Like I'm just getting like you've never really experienced this much pain possibly when it comes to some type of love situation. And it feels as if it's a lot of rumination that's kind of having you revisit this in some type of way. But, we always talk about transmuting the energy whenever you have some type of issue going on, especially when it comes to your mind, when it comes to confusion, heartbreak, things like that. Because I think you're really hyper fixated on how do I find the right thing to get this out of my energy. There's no one answer. There's no one answer to be honest. So let's look further in your love life. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Taurus in regards to love for this week. Yeah, Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands. I don't really think you guys want a new beginning with this person that we're speaking of. If anything, I think a lot of you guys really just want to move forward. It's just how, right? I think a lot of you are like, how? Especially when you have so much love. We saw the King of Cups earlier. Now it's the Queen of Cups with the Star in reverse. It's just disappointing. It's disappointing you, but that's the challenge. Let's get some advice for you. Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus to get past this? We have the Hierophant. Know what's for you and know what isn't. I think at the end of the day, you know this relationship isn't for you, and that's what you have to hold on to. The fact that it's someone you can't trust. I think they've kind of shown you this. Also, deep down, you can't really build anything solid here. It's one of those relationships that's not going to be very cooperative. They're just not a good team player. And you're still holding on to, I guess, the frustration of what went wrong here. But instead, like start manifesting what you do want, right? Calling that in, writing it out, make a vision board, focus on the things you want to create for yourself moving forward. That's so important. All right, let's look at your career and money for this week. Spirit, show me the energy of Taurus in regards to money and career this week. We have Five of Wands and the Fool. So some of you guys are going to be battling some issues, some issues with possibly having this fresh start. So a lot of you guys could be trying to get a new job. Like some of you guys are trying to apply to a new job, or you're trying to get a new job and you're having issues getting that new job and it's just disappointing. Or if, like, say, for example, you're starting somewhere new, there could be some issues. So I'm just getting like a fresh start somewhere and it's just not turning out the way that you want it to. What about money itself? We have the Magician in the verse and the Tower. I would say be careful that you're not focusing on the greed aspect, but focus on the passion. I think a lot of you Tauruses are wanting more for yourself when it comes to your finances. And you're feeling like, oh my gosh, it's not good enough. It's not growing at the pace that I want it to. Don't focus necessarily on the money itself. Focus on the passion. Are you enjoying yourself? And I would also look at how are you managing your money? Because sometimes it's not about the money coming in, but it's about how do you manage the money that you currently have. So I hope that makes sense. But when it comes to this new opportunity, if you are looking for a new job, what I'm noticing is that it's probably not going to be what it's cut out to be because that greed aspect. I think you're chasing the money instead of the passion, and it's not going to make you fulfilled. Yeah. Sonia says, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Yeah. So yeah, it's like, just take some time to just kind of relax, sit back, enjoy the ride. Don't be hyper fixated on, oh, I have to meet this particular quota or this particular aspiration. Just kind of enjoy the ride. And like I say, this is this is definitely going to be a challenging week for you. It looks like in love and in career, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I think that advice spirit was coming through saying it's going to help you. It's just all about navigating through in a different way. Okay. Good luck to you, Taurus. Gemini is next. Hey, Nancy. Hello, hello. T Rose says, no more seeing my boyfriend. Oh. Her boyfriend, y'all, by the way, is some of my boyfriends. So I think we're seeing the same guy. We're seeing Ross. We're seeing TJ Maxx. We're seeing Marshalls and Burlington. So I think T Rose and we gonna have a fight, y'all, because she talking to all my boos. We got to start and line up. So we're gonna have some problems up in her, up in her. But she ain't never lied. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Isn't it, T Rose? It's just like I love a Ross, I love a TJ Maxx, I love a Marshalls. I don't know about Burlington though. I might have to, let you have him. You can have Burlington, but we gonna fight over Ross, and we definitely gonna fight over TJ Maxx. Ross and TJ Maxx, those are my boo. I mean, I might let you have Marshall. Marshall wasn't really hitting on nothing. When I was about to go on my cruise, I had to push Marshall to the side and I had to go hit up Ross and TJ Maxx. Oh my gosh. But it's the truth. It's hard. I'll tell you another one. It was somebody on here. I can't remember who it was. It was a while back. And we were talking about our home good addiction. For those that love a home goods, oh my gosh. That's another one. It'll get you, won't it? You just be up in there walking around like, okay, I just really just trying to see if I get some pots and pans or see if I can get this or that. And you walk out of that store and spend about $100. And you like, nah, now. I know TJ Maxx is the truth. I love a TJ Maxx. And that's the funny thing. I'm so bad, y'all. Maybe one day I'll do a vlog or something because it's really ridiculous. If I go out of town, seriously, if I go out of town and I travel somewhere, I am so Googling where is the nearest Ross, where is the nearest TJ Maxx. It's Home Goods, all of that. I don't really care about a mall. I'm gonna look and see. Okay, like when did my Cali trip, I was definitely trying to see where is the Ross, where is the TJ Maxx. For real, y'all. And for those that don't know, I have had a lot of weight loss. So I'm even more excited to go to these stores and shop because I'm trying to find more clothes I can fit. And it just makes the experience so much more exciting. But it's expensive, y'all. If you go in these places and start picking up stuff and you're like, wait a second, I picked up this, that, $200. Lord. Y'all, one time I went in there and this was like last month because I was shopping I'm trying to get a whole new wardrobe because I've lost a lot of weight. No lie, guys. I went into Ross and I stayed in Ross for hours. And I ended up walking out of that store and spent almost $400 in clothes, shoes, mess. And I'm just like, what the heck is wrong with me? What the heck is wrong with me? It's really a problem. But I don't really shop for myself. And one of the biggest things I promote on this channel, ladies, is do nice things for yourself. But of course, there's limits to that. So don't go crazy. But it felt good to finally shop for myself. And a lot of us are selfless beings. And so we always look out for our kids, our boyfriends, our girlfriends. You know, a lot of us look out for other people. So for me to actually go and just spend a day to just enjoy, it was so much fun. And I can't shop like that ever again. I'm really cheap. I'm very frugal type of girl, but every now and then I'll splurge a little bit. But anywho, y'all know I get sidetracked. Let's get back to the reading. We're on Gemini. Oh man. Oh, back to school shopping. Yeah. It's that time of year here for us, for sure. For sure. All right, let's get to the Gemini read. Whimsical Essence said, left the situation a bit heartbroken. Gemini here. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Whimsical Essence. Well, hopefully, I'll give you some guidance and support to uplift your spirits. So let's see what we got. Spirit, show me what's the energy for Gemini in regards to messages that Gemini needs to hear for this week. Ooh, we got success. Woohoo! It says, career success is within reach. Your hard work and dedication are being rewarded, and significant progress is being made. So, even if my fellow friend Geminis are hurting right now, like Whimsical Essence, because of some type of devastating relationship um, issue or failure, look at this. Your money's going to be looking great. Okay, this is going to be a great week with your money. All right, let's see what this is about. And for others, it can be success in other ways. So let's see. Yeah, Page of Swords and the moon in the reverse. So I think what you're doing is you're learning how to face any type of challenges that's coming your way. A lot of you guys are going to be faced with a lot of challenges, and you're going to begin to start seeing things more clearly. You know, the moon in the upright is kind of like illusion. So maybe for a long time, you may have not been able to take off the rose colored glasses, or maybe not see a situation clearly for what it is. So, what I'm noticing in your energy is that you're definitely going to be like switching it up. It's kind of like Gemini 2.0. You're going to be reincarnated to a different person, to where you're going to start seeing things a lot more clearly and just learning about yourself and how to just let go of things that don't really serve you, as far as like maybe relationships or whatever. Okay. That's a bit, yeah, because I got the Ace of Wands in reverse. So, like, yeah. Whatever used to be turning you on is going to turn you off. Let's just say that. All right. Let's look at your love life specifically for this week, Gemini. Spirit, show me what's the energy for Gemini in regards to love for this week. There goes that moon. Moon card. And we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Correct. So whatever type of illusions, things that were like confusing you, making you feel mentally conflicted. It could have been some type of love situation where somebody was playing a lot of head games and mind games to confuse you. You're going to push it away because you're going to begin to start seeing a lot clearly for what it is. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit about what that is? And I'm also getting whatever it is, it disappointed you. This is like a relationship that was disappointing. You may get some information that you don't necessarily want to hear, but it's all um for some to make room for something better. So for some of you guys, I'm getting there was a relationship that failed because whoever you were with was possibly giving an offer to someone else. And then for others of you, this is you leaving this person so you can go off and pursue to give your offer to someone else. I think for many of you guys, you find more peace by moving on from whoever this is in your love life. You're going to be feeling whole and solid on your own in order to make room to manifest new opportunities for yourself. And I definitely see a lot of these pentacles here. So it could be definitely a influx in your finances and your career and stuff at this time. As you heal, what do we say? Wipe your tears with dollar bills. Definitely see something like that. Spirit, show me what's the energy for Gemini in regards to their money and career this week. We have the Empress in the reverse, and we have the Two of Swords. I think right now, when it comes to your money, you're not going to see this success happening, or you're not going to see this reward and progress that you're going to be making, but it's almost like at the perfect time. Like at the perfect time when you're kind of like going a different direction, you're going to start seeing an influx in your finances. Because whatever you experience possibly with this breakup or this relationship, it may have had some type of impact on your money or your finances, and you're probably like, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Like, how is this going to go? Yeah, and you go off and you begin to kind of work on things, and it's going to lead to better opportunities for sure. But it's a confusing time for you. Yeah, after all that you've been through. Tell me about the success card with the money though, like Strength in the reverse and Seven of Wands. I really feel you're doing everything you can right now to kind of protect yourself the best way possible. So, like, when you're dealing with a situation of a breakup, sometimes you kind of go into your cocoon or you go into this defensive mechanism to make sure you're okay, you're safe, and no one can penetrate you and hurt you. And it's because you're not feeling too confident with your money. You're not too feeling too confident in your love life. It's just like you're going through, I can't describe it, like a very hard time this week. But what you don't see is that things are going to start um, letting up. Underneath the deck with the moon card, it's again those illusions, those ideas in your mind that things aren't going to work out. Some of you guys have been waiting to see things turn around in your career or your money, and you're like, okay, I'm tired of waiting for things to go right. Everything seems like it's going wrong, but it will go right. You just have to be patient with the process. You don't see it coming, but it's coming. Yeah, it's like a confidence issue, I think, with your energy, and it's affecting your you manifesting this faster. So I think like thinking more optimistically. And what was another sign I was saying something about that? All right, that's what I have for you, Gemini. Let me know if it resonates. All right, we're gonna keep rolling. Got Cancerians next. Thank y'all so much for coming to the live. Be sure that you guys hit the like button. And if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe because every single month I do pick one lucky subscriber for a free personal retrograde tarot reading. Oh my gosh, y'all. All right, Cancer, let's do this. Let's do this. Any cancers in the building? So much love and light back to you, whimsical essence. Hang in there, Geminis. Hang in there. All right, Cancer, let's do this. Spirit. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Cancer in regards to the messages that Cancer needs to hear for this week. We have reconciliation. It says past wounds are healing. You and another person are finding a way to reconcile and move forward with greater understanding. All right, we're in Mercury retrograde. Some of you Cancerians may try to reconcile with another person. Now, for some of you guys, this is not another person, this is you reconciling with yourself. All right, so it just depends. I think a lot of my viewers will probably try to reconnect with finding their self, but we have some Cancerians that will actually try to get out there and reconcile with their person. So let's get some tarot to see what that's about. So we're talking about this reconciliation. We have Knight of Swords. And we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, someone's coming in to message you. And it feels like after a long time of you waiting on this person, you've been waiting to hear from this person or expecting this person to show up. And they do. And they're coming to kind of defend their position and let you know the reasons why they didn't come. And it's going to kind of, like, honestly, really make you very happy, whoever this mystery person is. Now, if it's not you reconciling with a person, this is just you like finally realizing, like, okay, it's time for Cancer to connect back with myself and really start loving on myself. Yeah. And this could be you increasing those fears and insecurities, those inner wounds that made you constantly connect with karmics, like addressing those things. So you're not finding yourself filling a void in love, meaning going to be with people because you feel lonely, or going to be with people because you feel um, like you just have to have someone. So that's kind of what that group of cancers are going towards. Yeah, it's kind of like a goal. I'm going to work on this. Some of you guys could be going to therapy or be talking to someone to really work on those inner wounds. And then others, like I say, are reconciling with someone. So tell me about the group that's reconciling with that person. How will that go? We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Ace of Wands. Well, what you'll probably find out is this person is coming back because they were not able to find a replacement for you. So it's a passionate new start. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. And they're deciding to take action towards you. They're kind of tired of playing the field. What about those that are going to be reconciling with themselves? What can they expect on the outcome of that? For you to eventually get out of hermit mode and feeling sad about yourself. Yeah, for a very long time, you guys may have been in hermit mode, single, and you're going to realize, okay, this is not fair to me. This is not making me happy. And you're going to try to do what? Tell me about this hermit mode in reverse. You're going to try to see what else is out there. Some of you guys could be dating online or getting to know other people, things like that once you start feeling a little bit better. So yeah, it's about reconciliation for this week for you. All right. So let's look specifically in general about love for Cancer and what we got. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Cancer in regards to love for this week. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Mm. Unfortunately, it looks like for those that have decided to go back to the person, it's not going to last long, right? And you may eventually become part of the group that's going to go back out and see what else is out there. Just because what I'm noticing in your energy is that you want more from this person that you're not getting. I feel like you want this person to show you something different. And what you realize is that this person's not being honest about their intentions. Yeah, they're not being honest about what they want out of this relationship. Once the passion kind of fizzles, I think many of you guys are going to figure out that, yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, it's eventually going to possibly fail. Now, for those that are single and not even reconciling, you're actually this week going to start dating and actually start like maybe attracting someone to um really look at this, really get you fired up, really get you fired up. But I'm getting like it's going to be shortly lived. And when I say fired up, I'm on YouTube, so I can't really go into detail with that. But some of you guys may have, let's say, a passionate encounter or have a little fun with someone, and then it just kind of fizzles out. Tell me about this Knight of Wands in reverse. We have the King of Swords and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's like fun time, not a long time. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, flirtatious energy. It's exciting. It goes very slowly, and then it's like, they disappoint me. It's something like that. It starts good and then it just flops. Why does it flop? Let's look at that. Why does it flop? Page of Pentacles and the Strength. It feels like whoever this person is that you're talking to or trying to connect with, they're just not giving a lot. They're just giving bare like breadcrumb energy. And I think for you, you want someone who's going to give you more than just a very small offer or excitement for just a little bit, you know. But it was enough to at least get you back out there. I think this is one of those connections where it's like, okay, well, I still got it. You know what I'm saying? Cancer, you're like, okay, well, I still got it. Yeah, there it is. Six of Wands. It's like, yay, I got some attention from somebody. Woohoo. That kind of deal. All right, let's look at your money and career. Let's see. Hey, Patricia. Spirit, tell me about Cancers, money and career for the week. Knight of Wands in reverse, and it tried to flip over, and King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, and then the Hierophant. I would say be careful with spending, and I would say be careful with shortly lived dreams. I'm getting like impulsive goals and then it fizzles out. It's like you tell yourself, for example, I'll give you guys some example of what I'm trying to say. So say, for example, you're trying to start a business. So you start it, but then you don't follow through. Say if you're trying to save for a house, you start up and then it just fizzles out. So I guess the thing is the consistency of it all. That's when, yeah, your heart's not in it, your focus is not in it, and it's just not coming through very consistent. So what's the advice for this week then? Stop stop lying to yourself. Like get your head out of the clouds, I guess. Yeah, stop lying to yourself, get your head out the clouds. I think a lot of you guys are kind of making some unrealistic goals and expectations, and it's kind of like you're setting yourself up for failure. So, and you kind of need to slow down. I think you need to slow down and take a step back and think of like gradual baby steps so you can have long-term success. Kind of like planting seeds so it can grow. You got to nurture it. You got to take your time and then it will grow. Another example is if you're trying to become, let's say, the manager of a company. Well, first, you probably have to work for the company for a while, right? Build a reputation, get in with the good people, and then you go up from there. Yeah, because if you go too fast, it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna work out. And I think a lot of you guys are going using the wrong type of approach, and that's what Spirit is saying. But it doesn't mean you can't have the success. But this goes back to that reconciliation with you, like really listen to who you are and what you actually want. You know, go back to the basics of your traditions, your goals, your values, and then kind of go from there. I hope that makes sense. You guys are so quiet tonight. We're going to go to Leo next. I probably will never do this reading again because y'all don't like it. Let's go. Got Mighty Mighty Leos next. Happy Leo season to all the Leos out there. You're welcome. Hey, Felicia. Okay, let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Mighty Mighty Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Show me what's the energy of Leo in regards to the messages that Leo needs to know for this week. All right, we have empathy. It says you deeply emphasize in your relationships, understanding others' feelings, which strengthens your bond and fosters harmony. So it says that you have a lot of empathy, but I think for a lot of you guys, this is a blessing, but yet a curse. I'm getting by nature, you want to help so many people and do so much for so many people, and that's a good thing. But I think you need to use a lot of precaution this week with that so people are not taking advantage of you. So you may notice people are going to be asking you for favors or a helping hand or needing something. Like, make sure you have strong boundaries. That's the message. It's about like having boundaries. Tell me about empathy. Yeah, it's like you have to make sure that the people that you're connecting to this week is not going to throw your energy off, because what I say, takers don't have limits. And if you keep giving because you feel bad for someone or you want to support someone, that will drain your energy. For some of you guys, it could be a family member, it can be a loved one, but Spirit is saying you've got to be able to be honest with yourself and say, okay, can I trust this person? If I give this person this, can I trust that they're going to show up and do that? You know what I'm saying? So you're not selling yourself short. That's what I'm getting. Somebody needs to hear this. Like, yeah, underneath the deck, Four of Pentacles, Spirit is saying, like, hold back. You're giving too much of yourself this week. Like, somebody's going to just like take advantage of it. So, like, you see how the girl has this bag and she's like protecting her stuff. And Spirit's like, deep down, you don't, whatever this energy is, whoever this person is, you don't need to give them anything, but you're going to feel bad. They may come with some type of sob story. And Spirit saying, nah, red flag. Yeah, yeah. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition, because all the answers are going to be revealed to you. And see, like, check in with yourself when that person starts asking you for stuff. It can be people or a person. And really ask yourself, do they really need that? Do they really need that? Or are they really just trying to get one over on me? Yeah. All right. So let's look at your love life for this week, Leo. Spirit, show me the energy of Leo in regards to love for this week. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. And we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. I mean, Eight of Swords in the upright. Hmm. Many of you guys are having a hard time moving on from a particular love situation. It's like you go in and out of thinking about this thing or situation, but then you also think about moving forward. Some days you're like, okay, I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to think about this person. I'm going to allow myself to put myself out there. But you deeply empathize with this person, right? You feel bad for them. You're like, but, what if they change? What if this? What if that? What if we can work on it? Maybe if this person could do something better. Some of you guys may get an phone call or some type of message from this person asking you, can you guys work on it? And this is where they're going to struck a chord with you, and you're going to empathize with them because they're going to come possibly with some type of sob story and need your help. But you're enjoying your singlehood at the same time. Drama free. Drama free. So this is that pull. Should I empathize? Go back? Should I move forward? Let's get some advice. What you should do. What should Leo do in this situation if this is their story, Spirit? Drop it. There's no need to go back and forth about what you should do. You should just drop it and stand in your power. Yeah. Yeah. Because the truth of the matter is this person is just going to drain your energy. They're just going to be like like a energy vampire. And I think you standing in your power and knowing your worth and allowing yourself to set yourself free from this, it's really going to help. Hmm. Mm. I think you guys are tired of this person as well. It's almost like you don't really want to think about this person, but you can be like Felicia, where this person pops up in your dreams. You may find yourself being triggered out somewhere, and then you think about this person. You know, it's not like you think about them because you want them. It just happens. It just happens. And then when this person reaches out for some of you guys, you'll be triggered to possibly empathize. So be careful with that energy there. All right. Let's look at your career and money, Leo. Career and money for my Leo. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Leo in regards to their career and money for this week. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Well, your money's going to do just fine. Your money's going to do just fine. If anything, you're going to see an influx in your money and your stability. Yeah. I think the only thing is your love life primarily. And I think for some of you guys, you're kind of you want to see the results come a little faster. So the confidence of reaching the goal or whatever you want it to come faster, but you'll be fine. Yeah, I think you guys will be fine. Let's see. Anything else they need to know about their money? If this relationship reading was yours, you may have noticed like that relationship impacting your money in some type of way. So some of you guys could be rebuilding yourself or recovering. And that's where you're kind of panicking and thinking about that. Others of you, you may have other financial things that you're trying to work through and just worried about those types of things. But I'm here to say you're planting the right type of seeds or making the right type of steps to reach those goals and get to a sense of security that you want to get to. It just happened that, boom, that tower moment with that relationship or whatever tower moment we're talking about, where you had to kind of pick up the pieces happen. So you may not feel totally 100% confident that it's going to work out, but it will. It will. Yeah, it will. Like a lot of you guys going back and forth. What should I do? What should I do? It's going to work out. Yeah. You're going back and forth in your mind. What should I do? Am I doing the right thing? Da, da, da. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Okay. Just was a horrible tower moment, unexpected change. You just have to move things around. Take your time. It'll grow. It'll definitely grow into something great. That's what I have for my mighty Leos. We're doing Virgo next. Let me know if it resonates. Thank you, Felicia, for representing for Team Leo. Any Virgos in the room? Virgo, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Showing your girls some love. Really appreciate it. Let's do this. Delightful. It's still here. Yay. Be smart. Hey, it's been a while. Good to see you. Felicia says, thank you for the Leo read. Resonates. Awesome. All right, Virgo, let's do it. Let's do it. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Virgo in regards to the general messages they need to hear at this time for this week. We have belief in the reverse. It says, your beliefs may be wavering, or you're struggling to hold on to your faith in something important, leading to confusion. So, what I'm getting, Virgo, with your energy is something right now is not coming through in the time or the manner that you need it to. The running joke that I have on this channel with Virgos is you guys sometimes like to kind of be in control of how things pan out, right? And I think in the Virgo reading energy, especially in the love reads we've been getting, is you guys really just are kind of frustrated with people, right? You want them to get right. You want things to do. And I'm like, well, yeah, Virgo, y'all want to be in control of how this thing works. And you just can't be in control of how this thing works. Well, that's what it's saying. Because you're not seeing the results that you want, it's kind of making you feel, a bit like, should I just give up on this altogether? Like, what am I supposed to do? And it causes this confusion for you. So let's get some tarot to get some guidance on how you can navigate through this difficult time. Because I feel like you guys are losing faith. Yeah. Four of Cups in the reverse. And the Eight of Wands in reverse. It's almost like you guys really want love. I'm getting this, and maybe some of you, for many of you guys, a love reading where you want love, but at the same time, you are not getting the type of communication, the investments, the efforts that you want from people. And underneath the deck with the High Priestess, you're definitely trying to step back and listen to your intuition. You're doing all the things, right? You're listening to your intuition. You're not ignoring the red flags. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. And then it's like, okay, like, it's still not working. It's like all this stuff is not leading to my manifestations or growth or the type of outcomes that I want. So what advice? What advice do we have for Virgos so they don't give up on their faith with this? You got to close the old cycle. Many of you Virgos are still holding on to the pain of the past. And spiritually, what's happening is Spirit is asking you to take a break from dating, to sit back and do the hard work. It takes time to heal. It's not an overnight process. But I think for a lot of Virgos, you want the process to kind of happen a lot faster. And because the process is not happening faster, it's frustrating you. And hey, I'm right there with you, Virgo. I'm not a Virgo, but I get it. It is frustrating. So that's the advice, to close the cycle. Yeah, the old cycle that you were madly in love with this person, whoever this was. They were supposed to be your everything, right? You saw a future, you saw hope. that you and this person could possibly live happily ever after, right? And it just failed you, and you're still holding on to the emotional state. And it's like a spiritual experience where spirit is saying, even if you try to go out there and date, it's not going to work out. Even if you try to rush the process, here goes another karmic, here goes another karmic. So that's just kind of how that works, okay? All right, let's look at your love life specifically, anything you need to know, and then we'll look at your money. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Virgo in regards to love for this week. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. So many of you Virgos are definitely feeling, I would say, kind of fed up with the opportunities presented to you. A little bit of what I was saying, they're not going to be the type that you want. Many of these people are going to be in and out. They're inconsistent. Some of them are going to be players. Some of them are just going to be people that's going to waste your time. And what you want is something that's long term, that really speaks to a stable relationship, not a fling, not a booty call, you know. And you're feeling like you're getting everybody who's not willing to put in that type of effort or work. So, what advice do we have for Virgo with this energy for this week? We have the Nine of Swords, and we also have the Four of Wands. You got to grieve the loss of that other breakup, marriage, relationship, and you got to be patient with the process. Like, many of you guys need to know your guards kind of need to be up and not let a lot of people penetrate your energy, because right now you're kind of like a sensitive being and you need to kind of just like work through those issues. It's kind of repeating the same kind of message we were getting in the other spread, but specifically since I'm looking at love, this is kind of what's coming through. I do know you guys have a lot of love to give, but you're also disappointed in what you're getting. So there it's going to, if you keep going out here and you're not really healed from the past, you're going to keep getting disappointed, and then it's going to kind of really make you lose faith in love, and I don't want you to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to lose faith in love, because it is disappointing, if you keep going and you're just not ready. Okay? All right. So that's what we have for this week. It's not forever, so don't worry, Virgo. It's not forever, just this week for those that are out there dating and finding no luck. That's what's happening. Let's look at your career money. Spirit, show me what's the energy for Virgo in regards to their career and money for this week. We have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. I think some of you guys are ready to go to a different job, or some of you guys are looking at other jobs. Like you're ready to go somewhere else. If you're not interested in leaving a job, I'm getting that some of you guys are just ready to like do something different, or like maybe start a business or just do something. You just need something different. That's what your energy is telling me. Whatever you're thinking about doing, Spirit's here to reassure you you're going to have good luck. It's going to lead to a lot of abundance and success. So I don't know what that is. I think it's because it's a general reading. Y'all have to understand when I do these general readings, I try to keep it as general but yet specific at the same time because I'm reading for so many different people. But yeah, when you'll have good luck after ending things with whatever relationship. I'm not relationship, excuse me, y'all. Job, whatever job you're working at now, um, it's going to lead to better success. Or if you're trying to start a business, it's going to flourish. What about those that don't want to leave a job? What can they expect with their money and career? Just a promotion, definitely internal. You definitely may actually get some type of promotion or um you just something. It's something changing here, whatever that means. Whatever that means. Like I say, it's a general. So I'm not trying to get too specific because some of y'all gonna comments gonna be taking so literal and be like, I'm not trying to get a promotion. I'm trying to leave a job. Or no, I'm not trying to leave a job. I'm trying to stay where I'm at. It doesn't matter. It's just something good is gonna happen. Which is a good thing. All right. Any advice? Any advice for Virgos with this new opportunity? Look at this, Nine of Cups. I don't think you need any advice. Spirit is saying go for it. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna inspire you, make you happy. You'll love it. If it's a promotion, you'll love it. If it's a new job, you'll love it, and you'll get the money. See, you see the treasure chest right there. Yeah. So yeah, that's good. All right, we're rolling. Next, we've got Libra. All right. Keita says, love hearing you laugh, Mika. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I wasn't laughing last night, girl. You already know. Oh, man. I was so frustrated. I was like, forget this. Bloop, bloop. Cut it off. Just, it's just frustrating as a reader that's really passionate about what I do. And I want to give people the most accurate messages. And so when you're just not feeling like you're on it, it's like, you like, so I'm happy that I'm feeling better too. So yeah, Virgo, you're gonna do just fine with your money. Libras are next. Chrissy. Hey Chrissy. Chrissy's here representing for Team Libra. All right, let's do this. Libra. You're welcome, Virgos. You're welcome. You're welcome, Debbie. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Show me the energy surrounding Libra and the messages that Libra needs to hear for this week. We have memories in the reverse. Libra, you may be dwelling too much on the past memories, missing out on the present and future opportunities for love. So, like a typical air sign, and I can say this because I'm an Aquarius Libra, my Libra friends, you got to get out of your head. You got to get out of your head and you can't overthink, ponder, replay what happened in the past because whatever happened in the past happened in the past. And if you want to move forward, you've got to release it. Release it in love and light and not overanalyze what occurred. Let's get some cards on this. And the reason why that's important, because Spirit is saying you can miss out on future opportunities. That's the thing, okay? So yeah, you're holding on to it so tightly. Four of Pentacles and Four of Cups. See what you're holding on to, and I think for a lot of you guys, for a very long time, you held on to this relationship or the idea of being with this person for a very long time. Some of you guys could have actually like thought you were going to marry this person, settle down with this person, only to realize with the Hierophant in the reverse, you guys are not equally yoked. Okay. So I can see where emotion wise, you're out of it. I don't think you're emotionally invested in this anymore, Libra. But what I'm noticing in your energy is you still kind of think about it. You think about the manipulation, maybe the lies, the things that this person did that makes them not a good match for you. And what it does subconsciously, builds up this narrative in your mind that your future person may be like this. So I don't know if I can trust the next person that's coming into my energy. Or you start replaying everything and you start questioning your own behavior. Well, what if I mess up and select the wrong person in the future? All of these things will cause you to miss out on opportunities. What advice? With the Eight of Wands to the King of Swords, you really got to like think through about the positive, how wise you were to disconnect, how wise it was for you to move forward. Really like speak to the positive parts, not necessarily the negative, but say, okay, well, that happened to me. Yes, valid. It hurt. Yeah. But I've learned this from it. And I'm going to take what I've learned and I'm going to put it in my toolbox of knowledge and wisdom. So that way, when I go out and date again, I can know what the red flags are. But you notice how I say put it in your toolbox. So when you go out there and date again, you'll have that information. So this is you separating the memories and the rumination to looking forward to the future. And I think that's what Spirit wants you to do. Yeah. Get out of your head. Five of Swords. All right. Stop thinking about all that stuff that went wrong. Just think about it and say, okay, it happened and that's it. All right. Enough of that. Let's get to your love life. Let's get to your love life for this week. Spirit, show me the energy of Libra in regards to love for this week. We have the King of Swords and we have the Five of Cups. Many of you guys are going to be talking to people, okay? And they're going to be total disappointments. And then this is where you get in your head and you start ruminating. Oh, here I go. Here I go. Talking to people that's just like my ex. They do this. It's like this negative narrative is happening. But notice you're coming up as this King of Swords. So it tells me like you have the wisdom. You have the wisdom. You have the information. And you're communicating to people, but it's like disappointing communication because you can't get out of your head. All right. I think the biggest message that Spirit wants you to realize is we have the intuition And then we have our thoughts. And for air signs, this is a hard thing to separate, very difficult. And so, what I want you to do is really take the time to just listen to that inner voice, that gut. What is that telling you about this person that you're talking to? You know, because this is the battle right here, the Five of Wands with this High Priestess thoughts. And that's where we got to separate so you can have clarity and being able to make better decisions, because really that's what's causing the disappointment is your thoughts, the memories here. Yeah. Like if you're not careful, I'm glad that a lot of you Libras are watching. You're going to keep experiencing a lot of these painful endings, and some of you guys may even self-sabotage yourself out of some good opportunities in the near future if you're not careful. So you gotta look at that and get your energy a little bit more grounded when it comes to your thoughts and your intuition for your love life. Do I see you starting something new? No, I just kind of see you communicating with people and it's like, nah. It's a no. All right, let's look at your money and your career, Libra. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Libra in regards to money and career for this week. We have the Strength in the reverse, and we have the Two of Swords. Clarifying the Two of Swords is we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Many of you Libras are not confident that you're doing the right thing. And I think when it comes to a lot of your careers, some of you guys have a desire to consider other opportunities, but you're just not sure if that's even the thing that you need to do. Like, should I start new opportunities or what? So let's get some advice. Spirit is saying wait just a little bit longer. Let's see why. Yeah, like wait for an opportunity that's actually going to pay you what you're worth. So if the money is the issue, you don't feel like you're getting the type of money that you want where you are, or the type of growth or what have you, continue to be on the search and the lookout for something better. But don't kind of take the first thing that you see, because it'll be a disappointing opportunity as well. So just kind of be patient with this. Some of you guys could have some issues, like I say, with what you're earning. So yeah, it's gonna require you to take action eventually. The answer is just wait for the right time. Yeah. So I hope that makes sense to someone out there with your money and career. That's what I have for you, Libra. Let me know if it resonates. Got Scorpio next. Any Scorpios in the room? Scorpio, Scorpio. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. I appreciate you guys so much. If you guys can do me a favor and hit the like button. We see Mama Lisa just jumped on in. Good to see Lisa. I see Miss Kita's here helping out as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're going to get to the Scorpio read. I hope you guys are enjoying this one. This is a different type of reading that I just wanted to try and see how it goes. See if you guys enjoy it. So if you are enjoying it and you're watching the recording, let me know by leaving a comment, liking the video. Let's do it, Scorpio. Kiana's ready. Representing for Team Scorpio. All right, Spirit. Can you show me what's the energy of Scorpio in regards to the messages that Scorpio needs to hear at this time? What does Scorpio needs to know? It says courage. You are filled with courage and ready to face any challenge. Confidence and determination are your guiding force. I love that, Scorpio. There's going to be, I would say, this is going to be a challenging week for some of you Scorpios. You're going to be faced with some type of curveball in some type of way that's going to kind of put you through a really powerful test. And what you're going to have to do, Scorpio, is rise up in your power and face it head on. And I feel like for a lot of you Scorpios, you're going to do exactly that. And you're going to have success. So don't let whatever this curveball is that's coming into your energy this week bring you down. Instead, let it empower you and make you rise up. Okay? Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Spirit, tell me more about this courage card. What does Scorpio need to have courage about? We have King of Swords and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Hmm. So what I'm noticing with your energy, Scorpio, can y'all hear me okay? Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Is the sound better now? Hopefully you guys. Okay, good. Sorry about that, Scorpio. So back to the reading, courage. So what I'm getting with this is you're going to be faced with a challenging situation where you're going to be heavily in your head. And what you're definitely getting is I'm getting like a mental challenge. It's going to be something mental. So what that means is your mind is going to be racing 1,000 miles per hour. And you're going to have to manipulate your energy or manipulate your thoughts to get yourself from going crazy. Or I should say, not crazy, but overthinking the situation. Something's going to cause you a lot of confusion, a lot of stress, a lot of overthinking. And it's something you have to move on from. For some, it could be ruminating about a past relationship, some stuff from your past, trauma, what have you, whatever. And it just is like, man, the fight that you have to go through in order to move past this thing. But you're going to get through it. You just have to release the thoughts, the rumination that's coming through. Okay. All right. I hope that makes sense for some of you guys. I tried to break it down the best way possible. Let's look at your love life specifically, Scorpio. Spirit, show me the energy of Scorpio in regards to love for this week. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Two of Wands. Well, look at this, Scorpio. You're getting out there. I definitely see you talking and getting to know someone. This can be a new opportunity. hmm And it may be overwhelming, I'm getting, but it's someone in particular, I think, that's going to get your attention. It's this emperor here. Many of you guys have been manifesting someone like this, someone that's going to be mature, stable, ready to settle down, ready to do something serious. You know, an emperor is a very serious person. So some of you guys will be manifesting this person this week. Tell me about this emperor energy. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Four of Wands. I think this is somebody that's going to really want to take on a serious relationship with you, but they're not so confident that you want the same thing, but they're hoping that you want it. Okay, so this is a good love read. I think some of you guys are definitely getting someone very serious. So this is like one of those readings, Scorpio, where I'm letting you know right now. Don't mess this up, because y'all be getting on my nerves in the comments talking about, oh, I want a new love. Can I listen? This is your time to shine, Scorpio. This person's gonna show up in your energy. This emperor, y'all. I'm not joking. It was an emperor, and I want to hear it. I don't want to hear if y'all mess it up. Yeah, don't mess it up because you're still heartbroken from the past. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm heartbroken, but I guess maybe I should start a new opportunity. I don't know. I don't know, Mika. I don't know. Scorpio, get out of your head. It's right here. Eight of Swords in the reverse underneath the deck. You know what I think this is for a lot of Scorpios? It's kind of like a gift from the universe, and some of you guys are going to miss it because what's going to happen is I'm seeing it right here. A lot of you guys want it, but you're scared of it. You're scared they're going to hurt you. But how do you know that until you try, you know? Death is also rebirth. So this is a new cycle. Brand new, come on now, cycle. This is not an old cycle. This is a new. So this is a completely new energy. It's not going to be another person. It's like your ex. This is a whole nother cycle, a whole nother, we in a whole nother book. Not even a chapter. This is a whole nother book. All right, y'all better. I don't want to hear about a Scorpio. Please. Please don't mess this up. Oh man. Keita says this is for sure my bestie's reading. Yeah. All right, let's look at your money and career, Scorpio. Best love reading of the night, Scorpio. Congratulations, y'all. Gonna be setting off in the sunset. If you pass this test with this emperor, you're gonna find a great person. If you take it. hmm Spirit, show me what's the energy of Scorpio in regards to money and career for this week. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So, what I'm noticing in your energy is a lot of you guys don't have confidence in your manifestations. Yeah, it's almost like you're believing, okay, where I'm at now is probably the best that I'm going to get. So I might as well just get comfortable and just kind of stay where I'm at right now. With the hermit, yeah, it's like, let me just stay where I'm at. I'm comfortable here, Mika, so let me just stay right here. And I'm telling you right now, that's not the case. That's not the case. Both of these cards, the Hermit and the King of Cups, are kind of like spiritual cards, intuition, inner knowing. Um, I think you know something is better in store for you, but you're kind of feeling defeated. And so, because you're feeling defeated, because again, very similar to the Virgo read, I think many of you Scorpios want things to happen at the time that you want it to occur. And this is where Spirit's saying, listen now, you can't make abundance and opportunity occur when you want it. You have to wait, sit back, and you have to wait for that opportunity to come to you naturally. What advice we have for Scorpio on this? Because it doesn't seem bad, Scorpio. I just think like you got to really work on believing, having faith in the power of your manifestation. You guys are the magician. This is your energy, Scorpio. Like you are definitely in a manifestation, like you're a manifestation rock star right now. Like I don't know what's happening with Scorpio's energy today. It's out of control. Y'all manifesting love. You about to manifest abundance. Like I want to be a Scorpio. Thank goodness I got Scorpio as my rising sign, but dang, you know, you have the power in your hands and in your energy. The problem is you don't believe it. And I think that's just the takeaway of the courage that you got to have. You got to have faith and you got to have courage to believe, to keep going because it's coming. For some of you guys, it's already starting to show up and you're already beginning to push it away. That's why I'm right here with y'all and I'm getting on your rump because some of you Scorpios are just like, huh, right? All right, tell me about this magician energy and then we're going to go to Sagittarius. Yeah, see? Come on, Scorpio. I told you, you're playing yourself. This is what's going to happen. And this is what I'm feeling. And that's why I keep talking about it because I don't want y'all to. I'm really rooting for you, Scorpio. If you're watching this Scorpio reading right now, you have Scorpio and your sun and your moon and your rising chart of your chart. You got to be open. You can't be closed off right now. You got a lot of blessings in store for you and you don't even see it. Of course, there's going to be some of y'all that don't listen and you're going to go off and you're going to do what you want to do. And that's okay. You're going to miss it. You're going to miss that boat. And you have to wait until it comes, the next one come in, I guess. Stop fighting. Look at y'all. Stop fighting folks off. Stop fighting. This is y'all. Get back. Leave me alone. I'm so tired of these folks. I'm so tired. Seven of Swords, y'all. Yeah. And you're going to be uninspired, unfulfilled. Yeah. It's going to block your blessings. You don't even see it's blocking your growth and your abundance because what's happening is you're trying to go against what God, the universe is trying to bless you with. Okay, all right, I'm done. I'm gonna leave y'all alone because I don't want to hear y'all in the comments. But I'm just trying to warn you guys because this is a hell of a reading, Scorpio. Hell of a reading. Hell of a reading. Look at the fist. I'm fighting for you. Go Scorpio. Go Scorpio. Go Scorpio. Go Scorpio. All right. Saggy Waggies are next. Nice read, Scorpio. I'm gonna have to watch that again later. Okay. Got any Saggies in the room? Can y'all still hear and see me okay? I think what's happening, guys, is there's some type of connection issue, and it's not my doing. I think there's something happening with with YouTube at times. Like it gets kind of glitchy, and it could be the app on your phones or something. So I really recommend a lot of you guys also check your phones if you're watching on a YouTube app for updates to make sure you guys can hear okay. So that way, you guys don't miss out on the reading. But if you need to, if you're noticing that I'm cutting in and out, go ahead and click out and then click back in, like Keita was saying, because I checked it when you guys were saying it wasn't working and I can hear it just fine. And I think someone else said they were watching me on TV. Yeah, I'm on TV. I'm a celebrity. And they can hear it just fine. So yeah. All right. My Scorpio friends, y'all say you listening. Kiona says, okay, Mika, I'm listening. Look, I need to, my Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio rising. I need to listen to myself. I need to go back and watch that reading again because I am so guarded. I ain't got time for folks these days. Y'all, whoo, tired, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, DP says, I think it's YouTube also. They've been doing things. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, for sure, guys. If it glitches, try that troubleshooting method, clicking out, clicking back in. Definitely click back in. Come on back. So you can watch your reading. All right, let's do a Saggy Waggy. Lots of Saggies tonight. That's what's up. And Gabby, Stephanie, legendary Sagittarian. That's what's up, y'all. Okay, I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel tonight. Now, Scorpio had the best reading of the night. Do y'all think you can beat Scorpio? I don't know, Sagittarius. We're going to see. We're going to see. Bree Prince is here. So is Kimberly. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let me move faster because I know the running joke on this channel is I'll be moving slow. I'm hurrying up, Sagittarius. I'm sorry. Here we go. Sagittarius like, come on now, Mika. You moving too slow. All right, I got it. I got it. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Sagittarius in regards to the general messages that Sagittarius needs to hear at this time. What does Sagittarius needs to know for this week? Ooh, we have intimate relationships. No, now, not intimate. It's getting a little hot up in her, up in her. It says your intimate relationships are deepening, creating strong emotional connections that provide security and fulfillment. All right, now listen. Let me put this disclaimer out there because I don't to my single Sagittarius friends. You may still be getting it in. Whatever that means, because we on YouTube and I can only say certain things, but you may still be getting it in. So it's gonna get a little hot up in her, up in her. Intimate relationships. Y'all fill in the blanks. We all grown here. All right. Tell me about these intimate relationships. That's too hot for TV. What's going on with Sagittarius? Two of Cups. Some of y'all can actually be in a relationship. God dang, what's going on? Okay, y'all may have Scorpio beat. Y'all not even dating. Some of y'all about to be Buddha for real. Oh no, I take that back. Hold on a second. Okay. I got it. I got it. So here's the energy. The energy is actually like you are feeling like you need to put yourself back out there because there was a relationship you were in with someone that was a total disappointment. This was somebody that you thought was supposed to be your person. and you're now feeling like, okay, I'm starting to feel a little lonely. I really want to get out there and I want someone, that kind of deal. And so you like, shoot, if I'm single, I'm still gonna get it in. What you mean? Some of y'all out here for real, y'all getting it in. Um, Sagittarius. Yeah, some of y'all online dating right now. Some of y'all done talked to somebody online today. It took a lot of strength for y'all to get to this point, but this week it's like you're like, okay, all right, pep talk. You pep talking yourself and you're saying, you know what? Let me go ahead and see. Let me see if I can, talk to somebody or whatever. I like it. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. All right, let's look more specifically at your love life for this week. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Sagittarius in regards to love for this week. High Priestess and the Sun. Oh, I like that. Okay. 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 Do I see you guys in an actual relationship this week? The answer is no. I see you getting over a relationship. That's why I had to kind of correct myself. But what I'm noticing in your love life is this is still like a transitionary phase. Like I think a lot of you guys are in a space right now where you're not really trying to settle down with anyone, but I can definitely see some of you guys be focusing on, just getting to a better space. Yeah, being single. Now, for some of you guys, you could actually be starting to talk to people and dating, but this week being like in an actual relationship, a new one, no. I see you more so talking to people. Some of you guys, booty calls. We can say that on YouTube and y'all get it. All right. Any advice for Scorpio? I mean, Sagittarius. Sorry. Any advice for Sagittarius? We have Four of Cups and we have the Two of Swords in reverse. Don't push away love too long. That's the advice. Don't run from love too long. Because right now, a lot of you guys are not really feeling very inspired to really like be in a committed relationship. So a lot of you guys may find yourself pushing people away. So the advice is be careful with that because you never know who you may meet. Give everybody a clean slate and an opportunity to show you who they are because this could be someone you actually do fall for in the future. Yeah, outweigh your options. Outweigh your options, keep your options open, and then drop those that are not cooperative. You got to really look at a lot of factors when you date. And it's very challenging, but if you feel like you need to take a break, take a break. But just don't be in that break period for too long because you're going to miss out on opportunities if you stay there. Because you can't find love if you're just at the house in your bed, sleeping and resting and chilling. That's not possible. All right, so hopefully that resonates for y'all. Let's look at the money and career. Let's see, money and career for the Saggy-Waggies. Spirit, show me what's the energy for Sagittarius in regards to career and money for this week. Ooh, beautiful energy. King of Pentacles. I heard that. Two of Cups in the reverse. And Two of Swords. Okay. It feels like a collective energy at this point where a lot of people are not really satisfied with their money and they're kind of like trying to make a decision if they need to like move on from where they are or not. It's like a lot of disappointments, but King of Pentacles is somebody that's very like financially stable. I think for you it's not really about the money, it's more so about the people that you're working with. So I don't know if you're working with people that's hard to deal with, like you're not getting the type of support or you're not getting the type of like people in your workplace that are making you happy. You're kind of frustrated with that. So it's like you kind of want to get away from the drama or what have you. Yeah. You want to feel good again, I'm hearing, wherever you're working. So it's not about the money for many of you. It's just about the workplace, the environment. Especially now that a lot of you guys are kind of in a healing journey or a transitionary period, you just don't want the added stress. Yeah, because underneath the deck with the Three of Swords, a lot of you guys are healing, like I say in the other read. And you're just like, oh my gosh, if this it's gonna cause any more pain, I just need to get the hell away from it, you know? That's the way you feel. But let's see what advice we have for you, Sag. Um, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Spirit is saying you may have a point. You may have a point when it comes to how these people are treating you. But I would say use your better judgment and don't be impulsive. You know, Sagittarius, there's times when y'all can be very impulsive and just up and go and do stuff. So I think what needs to happen is you got to step back and really think it through, okay? So you're not making an irrational or illogical decision based on, you know, stuff that, you know, you can kind of overpass because the money looks good. I mean, a lot of you Sagittarius are doing very well. You just want the workplace to feel better. Yeah, you feel like it's a toxic work environment. So, yeah. Just just make sure if you do decide to leave because you're not satisfied with it, that wherever you go next, it doesn't feel like the same type of energy. So, because it is a risk, you know, the Fool card is kind of, I would say, the most immature card in the major arcana because they're just taking a leap. They're just blindly going out there. So be careful you're not just blindly going out. So do your research. Okay. That's what we got. Yeah, it's all about relationships for you. Bound chicka wow wow. Sagittarius. Capricorn's next. Any Capricorns in the building? Any caps and corns? TMKC. Hey. Elizabeth 0111 is here. You're welcome, Saggy Waggies. You're welcome, Bree. All right, Capricorn, we're going to start your reading. You're welcome. You're very welcome, y'all. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Ah, the cards done fell on the floor. No. Hold on a second, y'all. The cards have fell on the floor. Ugh. Oh, Lord. Life of a tarot reader, I swear. You be shuffling the cards and they just want to fall on the floor. And for those that don't know, my house, I have stained concrete floors. So, like to pick up these cards on the floor, sometimes it's a challenge, unlike carpet. When you have carpet, you can kind of use your nails to kind of dig and get the cards up. And so it just sucks when that happens. But life material. Let me make sure I got all the cards, y'all. Yeah, I think I got all the cards. I know, right? That's what I said to him. Guys, like, no. Yep, that was me. I was being clumsy. All right, we're gonna do this, y'all. We're gonna do this. Some of y'all saw me on camera looking raggedy. I'm just comfortable. For those that didn't see my apology video earlier, check it out. And again, thank you all for those that were supporting me last night when I just was not feeling the read. I went from an all signs to a collective and both were trash. So I deleted both videos and said, screw it. See y'all tomorrow. So that's what happened for those that was looking for the video yesterday. But I did post a little apology video. And I know a lot of you guys like to see me. So for those that want to see your girl, there you go. All right, let's do it. Oh, you so sweet, Team Casey, girl. Please. I'm gonna give you like a little sneak peek. Ah, scary. Ah. All right, here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Capricorn in regards to the messages that Capricorn needs to know for this week. We have change. It says major changes are approaching in your life, whether in work, relationships, or personal development. Embrace the new direction. I like it. Yeah. So many of you guys may not know this, but this is going to be a transformative week, meaning major changes are about to unfold in your life, some that you don't even see coming. So you got to be open to it. Got to be open to it and be ready to take a turn in new directions. Let's see if we can get an idea what these changes are. We have Eight of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Nine of Cups. Get one more on the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, Temperance in reverse. Okay. Okay. So someone wants to come back to loving themselves. That's what I'm getting. You want to go back to loving you. I think your energy has been thrown off for so long by giving to the wrong people. And this is a time to just pour more into self love. It's a healing experience. You're going to start feeling better. And then guess what? You're going to start going out there. Two of Wands. It's like for the first time, you're going to so feel like you're finally back in control. And Capricorn is one of those other signs that like to be in control. So you're going to feel like, okay, finally, I can get to a space of feeling happy again. Yeah, it's like things are for the first time in a long time are going to feel good and feel right and fair. I like that for you. So this week, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel a shift of just feeling good after all you've been through. And it's all about self-love, y'all. Let's look at your love life specifically. Knowledge 33 says yes. TMKC says, I love the positive change. Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Capricorn in regards to love for this week. Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and Tower. See, didn't I tell you guys? Unexpectedly, things are going to start turning around for the better, but it's like unexpected change that's good. And this is what this is saying. So for those that don't know, Capricorn, once you get to a space of wanting to put yourself out there and explore other options, what you're going to start noticing is that things are definitely going to be turning out in your favor. And it's like, booyah, wait a second, what? There's good things are happening. Yeah, they are. Yeah, you're moving on from heartbreak, and then you're realizing, okay, I gotta walk away from it and I gotta be open to releasing what no longer serves me. I think for a lot of you guys, you were karmically tied to this person from your past. And so this breakthrough of putting all the focus on you and trying to put yourself out there and embracing your singlehood and your freedom to do what you want to do is going to really make you feel good. Yeah. It's like releasing the fear of letting go of this totally. Many of you guys are going to say, well, Mika, I've let go of this person a long time ago. Okay, but then we have the subconscious and then we have the spiritual, right? So it takes time, especially as a collective, because we're talking about all Capricorns that are watching this video to get to a point of releasing this toxic person out of your life and out of your energy and getting back to you. Can you tell me about this Two of Wands energy? We have the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. Be careful with your thoughts when you start to begin to date and get to know people. Don't revert back to the failures of the past. Hey, Toya. Allow yourself to think more positively. And I can't remember which sign it was. It may have been a couple by this point. But the very powerful thing that a lot of us don't realize is how much impact toxic relationships, traumatic childhood experiences affect you moving forward to new, healthier relationships. So you've got to cut off that negative noise, that negative self talk, because a lot of you guys are still bitter and angry and frustrated. You get into a better space of opening up though, but I think it's still taking a little bit more time for you to fully be open. So I think a lot of your energies are going to kind of show up very different. Um, some of you guys will just kind of talk to people, and that's kind of as far as it'll go. Some of you guys may date, but do I see you actually being in a full-blown relationship this week? No. Some of you guys may be in a point where it's like, I'm just not ready for that step. I'm still in the self-love phase. So I'm just getting a set of Capricorns that's in different spaces with love. Any advice? Don't sell yourself short, because this is like you passing up good opportunities. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. That means that, good karma is on your side. You have to just be willing to get out of your head to believe that you can attract something better. But yeah, a lot of you guys, if you're not careful, I think this reading kind of serves as that warning of like, don't self-sabotage your own happiness in all aspects of your life, because of how somebody from your past treated you. Like, don't give that toxic person from your past that much power. Okay. Now, Capricorns, I know you're looking forward to this part of the read. Let's look at your money. Let's look at your money. Well, I guess we'll start off with the Knight of Pentacles. That kind of tried to pop out and pop back in, so we'll take it. And then we also have the Four of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Nine of Wands. So yeah, I really feel like when it comes to your money, a lot of you guys are, I would say, not getting the type of results in the time that you want to get it. You're not getting the type of, I would say, cooperation from others to make it all happen. So you feel like you're doing all this alone. That's what I'm getting. So for some of y'all, that's literally like you're trying to handle so much by yourself, and it's becoming a lot. And because of that, it's just taking a little bit longer to reach your goals. Now, others, it could be people at work, you know, people at work not paying you what you deserve. And so you're not getting the type of results that you want. Either way, it just feels like you've been through the ringer and the progress is very, very slow, especially this week. And it's going to make you feel kind of thrown off. Yeah, you're going to feel a little off. Why is that? Yeah, you just want more. I'm talking to a Capricorn that may potentially not be feeling like you get paid what you're worth. Or you may feel like you're not getting somebody to support what you do at the magnitude of what you deserve to get. So let's look at advice. We have the Magician and we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. You're not manifesting big enough. I think a lot of you Capricorns are kind of like sitting in it and being frustrated, but you're not doing much about it. Meaning, do I need to get another job? Do I need to talk to someone? Do I need to adjust? A lot of you guys have gotten that content feeling. When you are so used to doing something for so long, it bothers you, but you're just like, okay, I guess I'll just deal with it. Even though it bothers me because it's familiar, but it's not fulfilling. And you think about why it's not fulfilling, but it's not really a lot of action. So I guess the advice is you're not manifesting big enough. manifest bigger and take practical steps to get the results that you want. It goes back to this change that's needed. That's what it's all about, change for you. So something in your energy with your work, your career, how you're doing things to get the goals and the manifestations you want has to have that change. And you can do it. Spirit, can you give me some advice on what Capricorn can do for the change? We have the Queen of Swords and the Five of Cups. Like, let people know, like, you mean business. I'm tired. Let them know I'm tired of this, tired of that. No. No is a powerful word. It really is. So sometimes you have to just tell them, no, I'm not doing that. Nope, can't do it. Or you know what? Can someone else do that? Because it's starting to affect your energy. A lot of decisions you got to make here. All right, Capricorn, I hope that helps somebody out there. Again, these are all general readings, so it may or may not resonate. And we're off to Aquarius. Hey, Lisa. Aquarius. Where you at? I see we got Kita here. And welcome to all of my international viewers. I see we got some people from Australia. Awesome. Janae's here. She's still here. Hey, Janae. Thank you for hanging out with us. All right, y'all. Let's do this for Aqua Gang. Cause Aqua Gang is in this thing. Let's do it. Hey, Emily from New Zealand. Hey. Dominica. Hey. Spirit. Show me what's the energy for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in regards to the messages that Aquarius needs to know for this week. We have memories in the reverse. It says, you may be dwelling too much on past memories, missing out on the present and future opportunities for love. I think, was it Libra that got this card earlier? Some of you guys could be connecting to a Libra, or you can have that predominantly in your chart or your person. But Aquarius, you gotta let go of the past. Some of you guys are scared to date, to put yourself out there. And those that are taking the leap of faith to get out there and date, what's happening is you're still kind of like, I don't know. I mean, he cute and all, Mika. She cute and all, Mika, but what if this person's like my ex? What if they're toxic? What if they do this? What if they do that? Stop ruminating. And don't compare the new to your past. Give a new people brand new slates. And if you're at home with fuzzy socks on at the house, like Mika, you're getting in the way of letting new opportunities come in. Because I feel like if you're watching this, a lot of you guys want love and desire love. And some of you guys may have people that's reaching out to you to try to get your attention in love, but you're running from this. You're running from these opportunities because of the memories of the past. For some, it may be trauma from the past. Heck. Let's see what this is about. Spirit, what is this memories in reverse? Yeah, some type of divorce, breakup. Mm-hmm. Yep. It was something very significant that I think for a lot of aquas out there, it kind of puts you in hermit mode. And rightfully so. For those that don't know, I'm an Aquarius, Sun, and Venus. Absolutely. Yeah. Of course. Duh. I don't think you want to give anything else to this person from your past. You don't want to give them attention. You don't want to give them time. You don't want to give them a conversation. You don't got nothing else to give. That's not what this is about. This is just about thinking about the situation. Yeah, that broke your heart. Whoever this person from your past was, you really saw a future with them, and it was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. And it's also heartbreaking for a lot of aquas too, because for some of you guys, this past person will want a new beginning with you. That's what I'm getting. And it's also going to trigger you to start ruminating again as well, because we are in retrograde. Talking about this Ace of Wands. Yeah, but you don't trust this new beginning that this person wants to have. Notice it's a lot of passion as well. So when they reach out to you, Aquarius, they can be definitely thinking more sexual than anything, but you don't trust them. You probably like, yeah, they probably just want some. They probably just want some. Yeah, look at y'all. You said nobody got time for that. Knight of Cups in reverse. It's a no. It is a hex to the now. Yeah, with Eight of Cups, you ready to walk away from this fool. Because what you're dealing with is somebody who is, for a lot of the guys, Knight of Cups in reverse is somebody who's inconsistent. They're in and out. They don't know what they want. They want a relationship that they don't. They what you want. You ain't got time. Tired. So it confuses you and it kind of triggers you, especially when they show up, right? But it can kind of like be a distraction from you moving forward. So be careful with that energy if that's your story. All right, so let's look at love specifically this week, Aquarius. All the aquas are like, yup, that's about right. Yup. Debbie says, on point. On point. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Aquarius in regards to love for this week. What's the energy of Aquarius in regards to love for this week? Ooh, look at that, Aqua Gang, the Fool card. Aquarius, are some of you guys talking to someone new? Ooh. Oh boy, look at that. God dang, Aquarius, who is this? Who that? If you have not met this person, Aquarius, you're about to be in a relationship with somebody, or at least somebody that you're really going to be drawn to. Y'all got a serious soul contract in store with this person, and it's showing up for the energy of this week. So they should be coming your way in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You feel me? Some of y'all say you done already met the yup. Janae says someone I saw last night, maybe. Debbie says, oh my gosh, love the food card. Aries coming in for a date. All right, let's look at it. Tell me about this lover's card, this soulmate. Oh my gosh. Aqua, you're killing me softly. Aquarius. Aquarius. I'm gonna need you to do better. I get it. We not ready for it, but y'all, I need y'all to do better because y'all, when this person shows up, you're gonna like them. You're gonna be like, wow, wow, wow. This is great. This is wonderful. But then the aqua energy come in. The aqua energy done hit, and you like, uh, yeah, I don't think I can do this. I think I need to go ahead and go on back to the house. Aquarius. Aquarius. Can y'all hear me? You about to block your own blessing. This is a soulmate. This is probably the person you're supposed to be with, actually. The lovers, come on now. The fool and the lovers, a new start with your soulmate. Like, come on. What in the helly? What in the helly? This is Janae. Look, she at least she honest. So Aquarius, I need you to hear me. There's somebody that is serious about Aquarius coming your way in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 days. And you're about to block this blessing. And the cold part about this shit, I'm sorry to cuss, but look at the 10 of cups underneath the deck. You know this person is the real deal too, but you scared of it. Sorry about the cussing. It was the Aries moon of me coming out. And you about to manipulate your way, you about to finesse your way out of this and say, no, it can't be real. They probably lying. They probably manipulating. They probably tripping. They probably a toxic narcissist. What advice we got for Aquarius? I can mess with y'all because y'all open minded. Y'all can be with it. Y'all with it. Advice: 10 of Swords, strength. You got to move past the pain of the past. If you say you want love, you got to be willing to take the risk on love. You can't allow yourself to hide yourself away and say, well, I know this person's going to mess up. Well, you didn't give them an opportunity to mess up. You're assuming because of the pain from the past in your mind. This is what Aquarius mind goes to because of what you've dealt with. And so you got to get your strength up with that and get out of your head. That's what Spirit is saying. Like get away from the negativity. Get away from the self-sabotaging thoughts, the self-sabotaging beliefs, because that's really what it is. Now, if you want love, and I talk about this on the channel, Aquarius, you want to take a risk. It doesn't matter. Love is a risk. It's like going to the casino. You may go out there, you may hit, you may find the perfect person for you, or you may go and you may flop, right? You may lose. But just because you lose doesn't mean you just say, okay, I'm never going to put myself back out there. It just means you lost. And I just got to maybe take a break like Mika does because I ain't got time for folks. And then you're going to go right back out there when you're ready to go back out there, right? So it just depends on where you are. But if you're putting yourself out there, you're advertising yourself as a single Aquarius, and you're saying, I want love, then you gotta go out there and take that risk on love. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or you can have that predominantly in your chart, air and fire. All right. Let's look at career money. Let's look at career money. Don't forget y'all to like the video. Show your girl some love. Spirit, tell me about Aquarius career and money. What's the energy of career and money for Aquarius this week? We have the King of Pentacles. I heard that. Yeah. And the Magician. Cha-ching. Show me the money, Aqua Gang, because y'all gonna have it. Yeah. This is the energy of you guys definitely this week going to see an influx in your money, okay? Or you're going to be manifesting your money at the least, for sure. And I think this is your redemption, to be honest. I think a lot of you guys will pour a lot of your efforts, your energy, your time into, getting past whatever pains or thoughts you had surrounding your money in the past. Maybe for a lot of you guys, money was an issue. And so now you're like, okay, I'm going to be very calculated in how I go about making sure I don't get in that type of, situation again. And for some of you guys, it could have something to do with a housing situation or a relationship that failed. It can be different things for different people. But this is like your redemption. I'm getting big on like redemption. After such a bad time in your life, at least money's gonna look good, right? And Aquarius is truly the magician. That's us. Go Aqua Gang. All right, let me know if it resonates, Aqua. That's what I got for you. Pisces is next. Any Pisces in a room? And Janae says the Aquarie was on point. Thank you. You're welcome, boo. You're very welcome. Hang in there, Aqua Gang. Don't give up on love yet. We still got it. We still got it. They ain't ready though. They ain't ready. No, you ain't ready, Aqua Gang. You trying to run back to the house. I just mess with y'all. Hey, I can. I love y'all. Hang in there. Let's get it, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. All the awkwards, we all will say, yup, including me. Yup, you right, Mika. You right. I'm going right back to the house. Show is. Yup. Ain't ready is correct. Let's do it. With the fuzzy socks on. I'm trying to tell you something. They don't know. It's life. It's life. All right, let's do it, Pisces. Spirit, show me the energy of Pisces in regards to the messages that Pisces needs to know at this time, this week. We have inspiration. You are in a phase of great inspiration. Every aspect of your work feels exciting and creativity flows effortlessly. So, Pisces, whatever you have going on in your workspace, or just even in life, like if you would feel inspired to try something new or do something different, it's definitely going to work out for you in your favor. For sure. I can definitely see that. Let's look further into it and see. Lisa wants to remind everybody to show your support. Don't forget to like the video. And she says, thank you all for your support of your girl, Mika, with fuzzy socks on and all. I love it. Spirit, what is this inspiration energy here? Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups in the reverse. Okay. I think a lot of Pisces are starting to be inspired to get out there again, but you're also underneath the deck feeling a bit conflicted. There's this desire in you to start dating or start getting to know people again, but it's like, I kind of like my singlehood. I kind of like to not be bothered. Because some of you Pisces have aqua in your chart, like what's happening? Oh man. Yeah. So I think there's days where Pisces, you want to date or get to know people, and then there's other days where you're like, no, I kind of want to just continue to do my thing. And I think as you're running from being disappointed, your biggest fear is that you'll be disappointed and things won't work out. And that's a hard thing to get out of your head, but you're trying. You're trying to get inspired. You're trying to get back out there. You're trying. All right. Let's look at your love life, Pisces, specifically this week and see what that looks like. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Pisces in regards to love for this week. We have Five of Pentacles, the Two of Wands in the reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. So that's what I'm saying. It's like you're still in this space of trying to move on from whatever disappointed you, but you're starting to feel like inspired that things are going to turn around in your favor. Like that's what I'm getting. Yeah. You spend a lot of time, Pisces, kind of like on this spiritual journey, looking within, possibly meditating, praying, really just doing a lot of like, I'm getting a lot of spiritual work, a lot of inner work, a lot of reflective work. And when it comes to your love life, though, it's like you're starting to this week talk to people or take action towards working on getting there. Now, do I see you actually in a relationship? No, but I see some of you guys like talking to people and like trying to get out there again, which is a good thing. So yeah, Page of Wands in reverse kind of keeps coming up as well. Pisces, so that kind of tells me again, like you're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And I think for many of you guys, when it comes to love, it's like, we'll see. It's like that we'll see energy. And I don't blame you, to be honest. That's just Mika talking. I kind of don't blame you. I love the fact that you're inspired and just know, like, give yourself grace. You know, if you don't feel like you're totally ready to go all the way, don't. So some of you guys may still kind of like feel like I need to heal a little bit more before I go out there, Mika, and that's okay. But I'm getting for some of you guys actually starting to put yourself out there. Yeah, and it's a very small offer when you do. It's nothing big. It's like, okay, I'm going to just do a little bit, right? A little bit. Make myself available. Some of you guys may set up like a dating profile or you may attend some events just to put yourself out there. That's what I'm getting. Just to put yourself out there and just kind of talk and meet people. But again, I'm not seeing no real connection quite yet. I'm not seeing that. All right. All right. So let's look at your money and career. Debbie says, yeah, I told my Pisces that 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I love you say that because, definitely for sure, like, the roles can reverse in these readings. Okay, let's see what we got. Hey, Lily, for money and career, Pisces. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Pisces in regards to love for this week. I'm not love, excuse me, money and career. For love, I think you're going to get out of there. Okay, we got that already. Let me reshuffle, y'all. Spirit, show me what's the energy of Pisces in regards to money and career for this week. Money and career, money and career. Okay, 3 of Swords, 2 of Cups in the reverse, and 10 of Swords. You're kind of in a juggling energy. The juggling energy that's happening here is you really putting a lot of focus on healing yourself from whatever situation romantic you were dealing with, and also juggling like your job, your career. So do I see any really significant changes when it comes to your money, your career at this time? No. I more so kind of see you just kind of like trying to just kind of get through your week, just going through the motions and doing what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't see anything major change. I think for a lot of you guys, the main focus is I'm just trying to see what other opportunities are out there. Maybe that'll help me move forward. I'm feeling like most of your focus, Pisces, this week is going to be your love life, not necessarily your money. Yeah, because I think what you're trying to do is break this karmic tie and move forward. But money wise, it looks pretty consistent. If I see this 2 of Pentacles here, it looks pretty consistent. Yeah, 3 of Cups. It looks like it's fair. It feels like it's fair. You're just kind of showing up for work and doing what you got to do and go home. Yeah, it's fair, it's balanced with the Temperance here. Any advice for Pisces with their money and career? 2 of Swords and Strength. I think Spirit wants you to really work on your inner healing when it comes to your love life and also your thoughts so it doesn't affect your work and your career. That's a big one. So that talks a lot about the self-love aspect instead of focusing on finding the new love. It's more so focusing on the self-love. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. Let's see if there's anything else. So yeah, like with the Page of Swords is also like learning or also like being online. So with this, I really feel like this is also you just kind of like taking time to just kind of learn a little bit more about like moving in a better way that's going to lead to better results. So if you want like a more healthy relationship, learning more about how to have a healthier relationship. If you want to learn how to not attract a toxic person, learn more about the toxic persons and how they behave and what are the red flags and things like that. Yeah. So yeah, you'll be fine. I think your money's going to be fine, Pisces. And the funny thing is every time I do a Pisces read, it seems like every time I do a Pisces read, even though you're not an earth sign, your energy is always coming through as doing fine with your money. Your money never really shows up as a concern, which is a good thing. Definitely a good thing. All right, guys, what you guys think? Did you guys enjoy the reading? I really hope so. I want to give a big shout out to Miss Lisa, T Rose, Keita, and DP. Thank you guys so much for supporting me on this live as the amazing mods that you are. Thank you guys. Because yesterday, oh boy, that was a mess. And lastly, I want to thank you all. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the like button and show your girls some love. And also, if you're watching the recording, be sure that you guys leave me a comment down in the comment box and let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you guys enjoyed any portion of the reading, and don't hesitate to share your stories, especially the really good readings that came through tonight. My goodness, we've had some exciting readings tonight. But if you guys want to join me on the next read, we're going to go right back to the love reads, because as you can see, most people want to see that. But if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, because every single month I do pick a lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading, and hit that notification bell, because on Thursday there will be a premiere for the winner for the free personal tarot reading for the month of July 2025, and that winner will only have 24 hours to contact me. All right, guys, I'm heading off to get some shut-eye. I'm so glad to see that all of you guys came out and supported me this evening. But again, you, by simply liking the video, leaving a comment, and just interacting with me live is definitely a sure in fact way to bring in a great energy exchange for me to connect with you guys more each time. So continue doing that, and also it increases your chances of winning. So anybody that subscribes, you'll automatically get in that running for that winning that free personal tarot reading. Don't forget, I do offer personal tarot readings. Obviously, information's down in the description box below. I'm headed off to bed, y'all. Good night. Namaste. Take care.